What truly rules the deep? For generations we have been taught to fear the shadowy figure of the great white shark. We see that iconic dorsal fin slicing through the water, and our hearts pound in our chests. We imagine the rows of serrated teeth, the powerful jaws, and the cold black eyes of an ancient killing machine. The shark has held the throne of fear in our collective imagination for centuries. But is this fearsome predator truly the king of the sea, or is there another, lurking in the blue expanse, whose intelligence and power cast an even greater shadow? What if I told you there is a power in the ocean so profound, so intelligent, and so coordinated, that even the mighty great white will flee in terror at its mere presence? The answer lies not with a fish, but with a mammal. It is a creature cloaked in elegant black and white. These are the orcas, and they are not just another predator in the food chain. The orca, or Orcanus orca, is not a whale at all. It is the largest species of dolphin on the planet. Now imagine all of that brainpower and social complexity packed into a body that can weigh up to 6 tons and stretch over 30 feet long. Its sleek, hydrodynamic body is a masterpiece of evolutionary engineering, built for both speed and power. Its powerful tail flukes can deliver blows strong enough to stun or even kill large prey, launching the orca's massive body completely out of the water. And then there are the teeth. An orca possesses around 50 conical teeth, each up to 4 inches long. But what truly sets the orca apart is its incredible sensory system. Orcas are masters of echolocation. They can see with sound, detecting the size, shape, speed, and even the internal structure of their prey from miles away in complete darkness. There is no ocean that the orca does not call home, and no prey that is truly safe from its reach. Physical power is one thing, but the orca's greatest weapon is its mind. The brain of an orca is one of the largest and most complex on the planet, with a highly developed neocortex. This intelligence manifests in their sophisticated hunting strategies, which are learned and passed down through generations. For instance, some orcas in the Antarctic have perfected a technique called wave washing. They work together as a team, swimming in perfect formation to create a massive wave that washes a seal off an ice floe and into the waiting mouths of the pod. This requires communication, coordination, and a deep understanding of physics. Another stunning example is the carousel feeding technique used by orcas in Norway to hunt herring. The orcas then use their powerful tails to slap the edge of the ball, stunning dozens of fish at a time. What do you think is the most impressive part of their intelligence? The wave washing, the communication, or something else entirely? If you're surprised by what you've learned so far, hit that like button. The scene is set in the cold, turbulent waters off the Farallon Islands, California, a notorious hunting ground for great white sharks. In October 1997, whale watchers and scientists witnessed an event that would forever change our understanding of the ocean's hierarchy. A large female orca appeared and began to circle a sea lion that a great white shark was stalking. But before the shark could strike, the orca intervened. The encounter was swift, brutal, and utterly one-sided. The orca charged the shark, turning upside down as she approached. In a stunning display of strategy, the orca struck the shark from below, ramming its pectoral fin region with incredible force. She then flipped the great white onto its back, inducing a state known as tonic immobility. The orca held the helpless shark in this position for 15 minutes until it suffocated. Afterwards, she consumed only the shark's liver, leaving the rest of the carcass to sink. In 2017, the waters around Gansby, South Africa, became the stage for a series of similar events. The carcasses of 5 great white sharks washed ashore over several weeks, each with surgically precise wounds. The culprits were identified as a pair of male orcas, nicknamed Port and Starboard. For years, movies have painted the great white shark as the ocean's ultimate killing machine. But if you want to learn the real truth about ocean predators, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Great white sharks are magnificent predators, but they are primarily solitary hunters, relying on ambush and overwhelming power. When a shark and an orca face off, the advantages lean heavily in the orca's favor. First, there's the sheer difference in intelligence. The orca can outthink a shark, anticipating its moves. Then there is the power of the pod. A great white shark is almost always alone. An orca is almost always part of a family. The orcas can flank the shark, distract it, and attack from multiple angles simultaneously. Finally, a large orca is bigger, heavier, and arguably more powerful than even a large great white. The truth is, the image of the shark as the ocean's top predator is a myth we created. The mystery of the missing livers is one of the most fascinating aspects of the orca-shark dynamic. When carcasses wash ashore, there is a neat, almost surgical tear, and only the liver has been extracted. This behavior points to the orca's incredible intelligence and deep understanding of anatomy. The shark liver accounts for up to 1/4 of the shark's total body weight and is extremely rich in squalene. For a warm-blooded mammal like an orca, the shark liver is like a supercharged energy bar. Why eat the entire shark when you can target the most energy-dense part? This is ultimate hunting efficiency. This technique is not instinctual but learned and passed down through generations. Different orca populations have developed unique feeding specializations. This is cultural transmission of knowledge. The presence of orcas creates what scientists call a landscape of fear. What do you think would happen if an orca and a great white shark faced each other one-on-one? Let me know in the comments. When Port and Starboard began their campaign in South Africa, the great white sharks didn't just disappear for days, they vanished for months. This great shark ghosting has a cascading effect throughout the food web. With the great whites gone, their prey like Cape fur seals can relax and venture into previously dangerous areas. The entire balance of the ecosystem is suddenly and dramatically rewritten. We're seeing this pattern repeat in other parts of the world. In Western Australia, tiger sharks altered their behavior after orca attacks. This demonstrates that the hierarchy of the ocean is not fixed but dynamic and fluid. The orcas have proven they can displace even the most established top predators, creating a world where sharks are the hunted. The ecological ripple effect is profound. When sharks vacate a habitat, it creates a power vacuum. In Gans Bay, bronze whaler sharks moved in to fill the empty niche, but their impact is different from great whites. This shows that orcas are not just predators, they're ecosystem engineers with a top-down effect on the entire food web. If orca populations continue to specialize in hunting sharks globally, we could see a fundamental, planet-wide shift in marine ecosystems. Areas dominated by sharks for millennia could become orca-controlled territories. If you want to support more videos like this exploring ocean mysteries, consider joining as a channel member or using the thanks button. The orca holds the power to reshape the natural world in ways we're only beginning to understand. This is the ultimate expression of power, the ability to alter the very fabric of your environment. In a world where sharks are afraid to swim, it is the orca that defines the boundaries of life and death in the sea. Our journey has taken us from the myths of our childhood to the cutting edge of marine science. We started with a simple question: what truly rules the deep? We've seen the incredible power of the great white shark, a creature worthy of our respect. But we've also witnessed the overwhelming evidence of a greater power. We've seen the orca's superior intelligence, complex social bonds, and brutally efficient hunting strategies. The evidence is clear, and the verdict is undeniable. The encounters off California and South Africa were declarations of dominance, moments when the natural order was overthrown. The precision of the liver extraction and the great shark ghosting are chapters in the story of a new king ascending to the throne. The orca operates on a higher cognitive plane, bringing strategy, culture, and teamwork to the art of the hunt. The ocean is the last great wilderness on our planet, and for too long our understanding has been shaped by fear and fiction. The true ruler is the social mastermind, the cultural innovator, and the cooperative hunter. The orca's reign is not based on teeth alone, but on the unassailable power of its mind. So as we return to the shore, let this final image be seared into your memory. Forget the lone dorsal fin slicing through the water. Instead, picture the pod, the family of sleek black and white hunters moving as one. Their combined intelligence and power creating ripples that transform the entire ocean. They are the apex of the apex predators, the masters of the marine world. The great white shark may be the lord of its domain, but the orca is the emperor of the seas, the one true and undisputed ruler of the blue planet.